The nation of Iran is the leading state sponsor of terrorism. How did this once secular, modernizing country become one of the largest security threats to the United States? Before 1978, Iran was ruled by Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, a friend and ally of the United States. Though not a perfect leader, the Shah attempted to industrialize and modernize Iran. Unfortunately, the developments in Iran were about to be undone by an old but powerful force, political Islam. Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, a conservative religious radical, had been exiled in 1964 after speaking out harshly against the Shah. Khomeini encouraged protests against the Shah while attacking the immorality and irreligiousness of Western society. Eventually, tensions between religious radicals and the Shah erupted, and between August and December 1978, strikes and demonstrations paralyzed the country. The Shah left Iran for exile as the last Persian monarch. Iran voted by national referendum on April 1, 1979 to become an Islamic republic. As a result, Khomeini became supreme leader of the country. As a ruler, Khomeini quickly moved to turn his people against the United States. Iranians stormed the U.S. embassy in Iran and imprisoned 52 U.S. diplomats and citizens. For 444 days, the Iranians held the Americans hostage. The Iranian hostage crisis strengthened the political power of Khomeini and formed the foundation for the dismal relations between the United States and Iran. Today, Iran remains one of the largest threats to the United States, and the power of Iran has grown. In Lebanon, Iran directly supports and finances the terrorist organization Hezbollah. By arming Hezbollah with sophisticated weaponry, Iran has built a powerful force that threatens Israel. Hezbollah's arsenal reportedly includes some 40,000 rockets and missiles. In recent years, Iran has stepped up weapons transfers to the Houthis, a terrorist militia fighting the Saudi-backed government in Yemen. Since the beginning of the war, the Houthis have used Iranian-supplied missiles to attack American ally Saudi Arabia and even an American naval ship. Iran and Venezuela have a long and troubling history of cooperation. Iran sends goods and weapons to Venezuela in exchange for oil. The vice president of Venezuela, Tarek al-Assami, has ties to Hezbollah, an Iranian-backed terrorist organization. To make matters worse, Venezuela issued Venezuelan passports to up to 10,000 radical Islamic terrorists, allowing them to travel in the Western Hemisphere without detection. Syria is in shambles because of the deadly, years-long Syrian civil war. Iran supports and assists brutal dictator Bashar al-Assad in his oppression of the Syrian people. The Iran Revolutionary Guard Corps, Iran's main military forces, trains Syrian forces and participates in the slaughter of Syrians. Even worse than Iran's web of terror is the possibility of Iran acquiring a nuclear weapon. Because of the nuclear deal signed by Obama to ease restrictions on Iran, Iran is now guaranteed to acquire a nuclear bomb within 10 years. Previous administrations have tried to coddle the radical Iranian regime. Thanks to weak past leadership, Iran has been able to grow its weapons arsenal, capture U.S. Navy sailors, and export its terrorism all over the world. It's time to put a stop to Iran's web of terror and its nuclear aspirations. Learn more at secureamericanow.org.